This is Joe Burgess. Welcome to my channel. Just gonna give you guys a quick shot of the garage and a little video on that, and a little tour of the new toolbox that I did a video a little while ago on. And first, I'll give you guys a little video of the shop, and we'll go from there. Right here is where we have all the tools hanging up here. Easy to grab them. Very easy access to get to them. Lots of types of wrenches, sockets, ratchets, things like that. And then on top of the box, same thing. Lots of sockets on there, pliers, things like that. We'll do a better tour of that next time around, because the last one I did was horrible. Different camera. Been out of this for a little while, so hopefully this video is a little bit better than the last time around. Be planning on making some more, but yeah, I'll give you guys a little bit of a close-up here. Some parts I got in, some parts I didn't get in. Going up higher to the cabinets, stuff like that. That's what we like to use for different types of things. Again, you gotta go up there, but it's not too bad. The access is okay. Getting up there though, it's a little bit different. Alright, so much for that. That's pretty much everything on this side of the shop. I've shown you guys this stuff in past few videos I've done. I just want to go over it again, and sometime we'll do a whole tour of everything. So plus too, the garage is a little bit of a mess too. So let me get a quick shot of the garage, the different things. Right here, old antique tire machine. It's a May Tire-matic tire changer. It's on YouTube. I've seen it a few times. We barely use it, but it does work. Works okay. It gets the job done. Back there, we got a bare brake lathe. Does rotors and drums. Gets the job done on both. For the most part. We got some various equipment around as well. Back there, get a good shot of that. We have a compressor, pretty decent one. Puts out some good horsepower, and it gets the job done, like I said. Over here, got the grinder, and we got the drill press. Grinder's a little tough to get into the shot. I'll see if I can get that in there. Yeah, we got that in there. But that gets the job done as well. But yeah, nice jet drill press when I need that. That also gets the job done. Back here on the walls, you get some wheel weights. Up here, we get, like I said before early in the video, we have some bulbs, different things like that. Some tire stems up there. You can find that kind of thing for the most part. And back here, really just tied up space. I got the garage closed right now for today, but right there we got an old snap-on hand balancer. If we need that, that gets the job done for the most part. Back there for special tools, go in there. All different special tools. Above that, we got a little bit of a library. I probably can't see that, but that's where we keep the old books, for reference, things like that. We got an antifreeze coolant exchange machine, which, every once in a while you need that. It's all gravity fed RTI. It's a good little machine. That gets the job done too. And we go over here. And we got a Coates 4030 tire machine. It's an old center post, but again, this guy gets the job done. Anytime we need that, we'll go into that. We use that, and we use the old Tire-matic a few times, but this old Coates 4030, all air operated, very reliable. That gets the job done every single time. But if we get into a jam, we have trouble. Sometimes I use the old antique machine, but most of the time I use the Coates 4030 because that actually is pretty reliable for me and gets the job done. So we use that a lot. So around the shop we get jack stands, things like that. We got a brake cleaning machine back there. I gotta really actually clean this garage out pretty much because it's actually stuffed up pretty good, and it's pretty much a mess. I'll get that in the shop, but let's get into it. Give you a little tour here. The toolbox. We just did a video on this. Now I'm actually going to show you a little bit what's inside there because a lot of people are probably wondering what's inside this toolbox, so I'm about to show you. This is one we showcased the other day. The U.S. General East Coast Great White Shark Limited Edition, which we were joking around. Harbor Freight does not make this box or anything like that. We took it upon ourselves to badge it up, make it look nice, do different types of things to it. A lot of modifications, which we showed you in the last video. But for the most part, this time around, I actually want to show you what's inside the box because it'd be pretty interesting to go through that and just show you what's actually inside of the box because that's mostly a toolbox tour of a Harbor Freight cart modification. But we got through those parts mostly. I think I pretty much showed you all of them on the last one, but on this one, yeah, we're just gonna go what's inside the box here. Now the top part here, we got different sockets, extensions, different makes, a few snap-on, stuff like that. There's a locking one in there, some wobble ones. Up against here, get some crow's feet, which I showed you hang up on here. That was from one of my modifications. Sorry about that. And that's pretty easy to do. I don't know if it's been done. Probably has been done, but for the most part, I didn't know if it was or not, so I just took it upon myself to do it. Same thing over here. We get the same setup with the mag strips all along here. This one's just on a roll and on a rail, I should say, and it just hangs out here with all the ratchets. You get different types of ratchets in there. A 1/2 inch. 3/8 inch, which is pretty common to use. So you go all the way down a 1/4 inch in the back. Like this is an old Craftsman right here. Old school. We like the old school stuff. Like I said, some of the bigger stuff I'll keep in front. Like these 1/2 inch sizes here. These are also snap-on as well. I can't get that out. Remove a couple of those, but right now we don't need the ratchet. But yeah, it's pretty clean, neat and organized in there. And that's one of the mods that we recently did right here. We put a strong arm piston on this folding shelf here, and we used a magnetic tray at the bottom. You actually can hang that up like that. It will stay in position. If it ends up going down after you unlock it, it's not going to go too far. So basically, that's as far as it's going to go, and you can actually bring it down farther. You can lock that up, and if you're working low, it's at a pretty good height, so you can bring it down lower if you'd like. Or you want the tray back up, all you have to do is just bring that up, put that underneath, and bring that back up. It locks it right back up again. That was a good modification, and that one I'm pretty sure. I don't think anybody's done that one, but they could have. That's cool. If you guys see that now, you can probably do it yourself too. You see what I did there. I bolted a strong arm there. I had to bend it and bolt it up, and then bolt it to the back of the frame. And once I did that, I was able to get that modification in there, so you could do this with the tray. The only thing with that is, what's going to end up happening is it's going to be a permanent modification. As far as reversing it, yeah, you can do that. The tray doesn't go all the way down like it used to, but it will actually fold, but only to a certain amount. But yeah, back here we have some Icon sockets, some Craftsman sockets, Snap-on, Mac, all different types. I actually like these half-inch ones by Icon. They're pretty nice. They do the job, and it's a little bit easier with the warranty as far as bringing them back. Little super short set right here. This is a Duralast set. I've actually liked these because you can get into real tight spots with these because the diameter of the socket. It's nice and small, so you can get into real tight spots with this. Pretty good. I like it. Let's see. All the 3/8 and all of the half-inch are up on this part of the cart, and just makes it easier to grab them. Going into the drawers, we got a 1/4-inch drawer here. Starting off, all 1/4-inch, just about. There is the exception of a one ratchet that's a snap-on, and it does have a 3/8 drive on the head, which is pretty cool. That one I had just found, and I found it unusual. I thought it was pretty cool. I like it, but other than that, that's the only exception to that drawer. Basically, your shallows, your deeps, all in there. There's some stand-up trays in there. Extensions are all on this side here. Got a couple of air ratchets in there to do it too. So I mean, I'm a big fan of all the brands you can actually warranty, because if you break them, it's no fun to be in the middle of a job and have the thing break. That sucks. But yeah, that's the 1/4-inch drive. There you go, right next to it. It's all hammers. There's a die grinder in there. This is for tying up tie wrap. It's a good little tool. You can do it by hand, but this is just a little bit easier, just to put it in there, zip it up. Makes it a lot easier to do. It does. It's a lot easier to do instead of fooling around with it like that. Underneath there, tube and bender for like brake lines, stuff like that. You know, this is just good handy tool to have to form lines, you know, stuff like that. I like it. Easy out set from Craftsman. This has been a pretty trusty. It's been a pretty trusty one. Just folding the tray up here for you. This is a pretty trusty one, and it served me pretty well. Got a lot of bolts out with this one. This is the old school one when still American made. A little close up there. Extractor, and then you got the easy outs for bolts and screws. Mostly, you got to be using a lot for bolts. If you still get the head that's stripped out, you can grab it without, you know, grabbing vice grips or whatever. You can still do it that way, but these are still nice to use. Put that back. Go on to the second drawer down, third drawer down, I should say. Screwdrivers and pliers. Got the little icon set there. I threw a few snap-on in there because they fit. You know, I had them. They were just tying up a lot of space. I couldn't find a home for some of them, so some of them I just stuck in there. But I do like the screwdrivers. I've been using them a lot. I like the handles. I like the grip on them. So far, what I can see, the tips are pretty good. Now, if they vapor blast the ends of them, but so far so good. I haven't had one break, so we'll take it. A lot of pry bars back here, like lady's foot. Punches, chisels, things like that. That's a nice snap-on. That's a nice snap-on set right there. Back here, spark plug starting tool. I love this tool. A lot of times when I'm doing a job like that, I love this tool. This is my go-to right here. Bearing race punch, little trim tool, Macro trim tool. That's pretty good, you know, for little stuff. Getting into like small fasteners. Another back here. There's it's a nice Mayhew ladies foot set. I actually haven't used that one yet, but I like it. You know, so far it's been good. One of these days, probably. I'm gonna go on to the next drawer. Actually, this is the last drawer right here. Again, get some icon in here. So far, what I can see, I like the hot freight icon line. I like the variety. I wish that they'd throw in some wrenches that are similar to the gear wrench, double box end with a ratchet like these. I like these wrenches a lot. Wish I've seen pictures of them in the toolbox, in the new Icon toolbox, but is it gonna happen? Who knows? But I really hope it does. You know, because they're made like these ones, which are pretty good. I can see them doing a good job on those. Got the digital torque wrench here. It's a Craftsman. So far, I've had good luck with that one. It's a larger expansion set right here. All metric. I like the fact that it goes up to 24 because you're going to be encountering this one every so often, you know, on bigger applications. But it's not unrealistic to come across that. So I like the idea. I have it just in case. I'm going to grab this impact wrench again, stick that back, and it's a good one. MG725. Pretty powerful gun. I've always had luck with those. I like them. The only thing that sucks though is when they decide to go down on you. They just to rebuilding parts very expensive. Yeah, and it can get pretty tricky. Even trying to rebuild them sometimes. Back here, we have the Icon ratcheting ones. I don't have the biggest set, but I have the midgets, which I like these. And let's face it, any of these wrenches nowadays are gonna, it doesn't matter. I don't think the brand, a lot of them, unless it's like a tool truck, and you're spending $800 on a set of wrenches. I mean, yeah, they are quality. I'll give it to them for that. But just like if you're comparing something to like Gear Wrench or other types of brands, they're kind of up there with them. But so far, yeah, I like what I see with them. I got some fractionals back here, which I don't use a lot, but again, this is the bigger line right here. Goes all the way to 1.25 inches. I don't use these a lot, but I like the idea of having them. I like the finish on these wrenches. I got a lot of different sizes, and like I said, I keep the big ones in this box because the other stuff I have around, if I gotta grab it, in special situations, I like to have the biggest stuff in the cart at hand, because the other stuff's around. I could just come up to the garage wall and just grab it off of there for the most part. But I'm trying to get some Icon products mixed in with my other stuff. Scan tools, I keep a couple of them in here. That's an Actron. This is a nice handy one to have. I've scanned a lot of cars with this. Got different types of scan tools, but in this box particularly, I just keep these to have around, because for a quick scan here and there. Some miscellaneous stuff here at the bottom, like a crescent wrench. There's a few miscellaneous wrenches in there that's tied in the bottom. That ratchet there. Right now I have the tool and the battery. Seems like it wants to go. I won't know till I actually get a charger for it, which I don't have. I'm looking for it when that's possible. But got the Zurich ZR13, and because I had older scan tools, but this is a newer one, and for the newer stuff, I just like to have this one around for the most part. But so far, from what I can see, I like it. It's been pretty good. But so far, so good with that. Like I said, I keep it in the box because it's just easy to get at, and I'm rolling it out just from car to car. So yeah. So yeah, that's an overall of this box. Like I said, there's some modifications and stuff like that. And one of the videos we shot before, it's a little bit less long than this one, but yeah, hopefully you guys had some fun. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask, and I'll be more than happy to answer them, because I had a good time with this box and making the modifications. And like I said, a lot of them I didn't know. I didn't know if I actually done or not, but like I said, it was pretty fun to do it and to create it, And we had some fun with it. So just giving you guys an overall on it. And if you guys can, please subscribe to my channel. I'd love you guys to do that. Get some more videos coming out soon, and hopefully they're getting better. These videos I'm trying to shoot, I'm just trying to break it up a little bit, give you guys a variety of content, because the channel I'm trying to do is just going to be all variety, different types of things, keeping it a little interesting, because it can get kind of boring if you only stick to one subject. So we're just going to try to mix it up a little bit. But thank you guys so much for subscribing, and hopefully you'll like these videos. Hopefully there's more to come. So please subscribe, like, and hit the notification button, and hopefully when some new ones come up, you guys see them. Alright guys, I appreciate the subscriptions, and take it easy.